Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online on the legendary server. We are here once again at Thorinhad, which is a little weird because last episode I said we'd be going to Evendim to level up to level 36 for the epic quest. But as you may be able to see over here, Eladan has a quest ring above his head that is available to us. So this is the Aid of Mirkwood. This is Chapter 7. There are 9 chapters in this book, I found out. Chapter 7 and Chapter 8, Chapter 8 being an instance, are both available level 35, not level 36. However, that's, I think, because they're level 40 quest and we have to be at least 5 levels below. That's from what I understand. The final quest of the book is a level 42 quest, which means we would have to get to level 37. So for now, I am going to do these ones, but we have to be aware that we are going to have to do a little bit of leveling, but at least we know this is happening this time. Before we get into that quest, though, we do have our Hobbit gift of the day and of the week. I sold off my stuff, so I have space now. We got a rare Madam Hunter's armor and a rare Madam Hunter's armor. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Still not too great when it comes to, like, stats. Like, armor, yeah, it's good. But the stats, we're losing 30 might, but we're getting 14 vitality. Maybe good for the vitality front, but, like, really, I think just crafting and, you know, rewards and actually just random drops, like our chest plate, or chest piece was, it's just going to be definitely worth it. I mean, that's a light piece of armor as well, so it's not even like we're particularly going out of our way for other stuff. So, right, anyway, let's do that. We need to go talk to Elrond. So basically, starting here to go over to Rivendell, pretty much. And then I'm not sure what to do after that. I haven't actually looked into the quest too much. I just looked at what the chapters were and the minimum level. I have not actually looked at, like, what you have to do for it. So, still going to be a mystery, slightly. I'll probably remember when I get there, though. Okay, so we're here at Rivendell. We need to just basically, very quickly, head over to the last homely house, which annoyingly, when we go to Rivendell, is the opposite side of Rivendell. A little annoying, but what can you do? At least we are not having to manually make our way over here now. Otherwise, we'd be having to head back to Bree awkwardly and then probably just having to get that Gandalf quest to teleport us over here again, but luckily we can just swift travel, and I mean 25 silver isn't amazingly bad, and when we eventually get our rep up to, I think Friend is our next tier, we should get, let me actually double check that, Reputation. Friend should give us the travel discount, yep, so that should put it down to 22 silver, 50 copper, I think, something along those lines. I'm pretty sure. So, not amazing, but it's a discount nonetheless. I mean, the best, or the most noticeable discount, I think, is the one in Bree, where it's like 90 silver for some of these things. Or 90 copper, rather. 90 silver is expensive. So, yeah. Anyway, we're here now. Let's go talk to Elrond. Right, I decided to skip just to him because it's a bit boring going through there. The sons have established a camp in Thorinhad among the Brunnen Gorges. Yes, I'm well aware.
Brings you hither.
I'm so glad you are able to serve my sons. I feel like you're close to locating the Nazgul that escaped the raging waters of the Brunnen. And yet more evil reveal themselves. The elves of Mirkwood have encountered such evil before. My son was right to send you to me. Speak with Loegolas, son of Thranduil? One of the guest rooms on the road that winds up the southern slope of the Vale of Imladris. He has been often in thought while he remains here, and may be able to help you find and defeat the source of evil. So basically, Legolas might be able to help us. Let's go talk to him. Essentially, that's the point of it. Also, while we're going that way, we might be better off, or worth trying to find the gates of Imladris, which I think are the gates basically to Rivendell, and going there. Okay, so we'll get on our horse quickly. Again, I think this is probably up here? I don't know. That's the guest rooms. Apparently we haven't been up there. So while we're going around there, it's very, very close. I think, no, we probably haven't because we swift travel, or not swift travel, we teleported to there. If we go up here, we should be able to go to the gates of Imladris. I think. It would make sense to me in the way it's gone. So the last bridge, the camp, the ford, and then the gates. Like, it's gone here, or here, 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 and then up here. I think I've said that before, but we'll quickly do that. I mean, it's worth the fidelity, I guess, and also the rep and the LOTRO points and the marks, you know, for not a lot more work. And then, you know, any increase in traits that I can have is well worth it, because we are quite low on those, so we do eventually need to work out what we're gonna have to do to get the ones we need. Obviously deeding is a big part of that, so I'm trying to do the deeds while I'm sort of going through and killing if I need to for slayer deeds and stuff. But definitely something that we're obviously going to go back to at episode 50, which is coming up very, very soon. So we've got to watch out for that one. That is going to be us going to... I think the first one is technically... No, it is Breelands. The second one's the Shire. The Shire is something that takes a while, and the fact that we haven't done any quests in the Shire is going to mean it's going to take forever to actually do. But at least I know what I'm doing this time, so it shouldn't be too bad. There we are, the gates of Imladris. We've now completed the road to Rivendell. We also have now explore the ruins of the Trollshaws and the wings of Talabrunnen are two other deeds that we have to sort of find and do. That will give us 100 marks when we complete those, but for now we got our decompleted, debestowed, and LOTRO points granted to us. So it's probably very dangerous for me to do that. I was very tempted though. Let us though make our way over quickly. It shouldn't take too long. Talk to Loegolas. We'll see what we've got to do for this next one, which is an instance, I think. And then we're probably going to have to, well, I'm going to have to check, because for all I know it might be changed on the legendary server, or it might just be wrong, because I mean this quest said that it was level 36. So that is either changed or was misreported. It might be possible for us to complete chapter 9 without being level 37. Either due to legendary server being the way it is, or just due to misreporting of things. But we will see, and then otherwise we'll just go to Evenden for a bit. Okay, Loegolas.
What do you need?
I did not expect you to bring such dire news. I would greet you more heartily, but your tidings are troubling. We of Mirkwood are indeed encountered these creatures before, but it is not something I expected to see again. A tribe of trolls once lived near Dol Guldur, and we fought them, and we who fought them called these creatures wood trolls. One of them wandering individual creatures loathe to unite or even live near their fellows. At Dol Guldur, however, something caused them to join together. A king was raised among them, and he unified the wood trolls into a terrible force. My father sent many warriors to defeat the wood trolls, and it was done. I believe something has once again united the wood trolls of the Trollshaws, Degron, but this place is far from Mirkwood. My father's warriors will not avail us.
Stay a moment.
Okay, so we have a level 40 quest, as we said. It's a fellowship quest, but we do get inspiration. We will get 1,200 rep. I do slightly remember this quest. We'll get a nice new bow, which actually might be worth it compared to whatever we get here. It's weird to me that heavy armor has will and fate. Like, I get fate, but see, those will be useful, but we're not level 40 yet. I think we will go for the bow, because that I don't think is worth the increase. In my opinion, we lose... If we change the club, we lose fate vitality, and will can be useful, just not as much for agility, which also isn't too great for us. Or we lose, you know, we only get 1 extra might for not a lot. So probably the bow. It's you know, an entire shift up. Our max damage becomes our minimum damage, and also ranged skill induction time is lowered. So
there is an evil power at work.
Let us get doing this.
An ancient evil, a corruption of the very nature of Middle-earth, threatens to spread its vile poison throughout the Trollshaws. This evil must be thwarted before it can be brought to bear against the hidden vale of Rivendell.
Okay, so Legolas,
I'm troubled by these tracks.
We'll need to follow you. Something evil dwells within these woods. I can feel it. Even the roots rise up against us. I am tempted now to see, obviously I will have to be within a certain threshold of level, but I want to go back and find, because I can probably quite easily find what episode I did this in on Arkansas. I want to see what level and what episode number I did this at, because as I've said before, a lot of the first few episodes, like the first 10 or so episodes at least, maybe first 20 or so, were all spent in Ered Luin, basically just completing deeds and quests. So we've obviously made quicker progress there, but I'm interested to see how long it took us to get here, because we're not really focusing on the festivals either, except from accepting the quests that give us free XP, basically. These are unusually large tracks.
Danger is near, friend.
See, I can't remember what we did in the last quest, because I obviously have been here recently in the last episode completing quests, and obviously these guys are a lot harder to defeat them. Mainly because, well, actually, well, yeah, they were harder to defeat because we had less morale, less damage, etc. But it seems the corrupted fen creepers aren't the same as the peak lurkers or whatever they were called. They haven't got as much morale. They had 3,010. These guys have about 1,800. Whereas the wood trolls actually, I think, have more, or only a little less. No, they have more, because they were about 7,900, something like that. Or maybe even 6,900. At least they count as trolls in the Trollshaws. So that's good. But yeah, at least we got inspiration. Otherwise, we probably would have some troubles here. More approaching from the west. Be ready. West. Just, if we can, just AoE as much as we can. Keep them distracted. That is the plan. Loegolas, do you want to help out a little bit? That would be very kind of you. No? You're just gonna do that? Yeah, sure, fine. I can deal with it. Just a lot of AoE. I don't have the correct amount further. Of course I don't. Come on, these guys are just deflecting and parrying everything I do, basically. And then knocking me really far back, and it's giving me flashbacks to when they nearly killed me last episode by falling off a cliff. Please don't do that again. That would be very kind of you. Though, actually, no, it wouldn't matter if I had inspiration for that, because if you just go past a certain distance, you'll die no matter what. Well forward, let's gather our strength and press onwards.
Let us continue.
Let's go. So larger wood troll tracks lead to the west. Annoyingly, if I can't do ranged attacks because it doesn't work. It's very annoying. At least these guys are giving us about 300 XP each. That is definitely good. Like, XP wise, that's amazing for what we have to kill. It's not bad. Like, how much health do these guys actually have? 1,890. Compared to these guys, I don't actually know how much of these will give us XP wise, but I don't think it's much more. It's like the bog lurkers were like less than half the morale, and you know, they were giving us only about 50 XP less, so they were definitely the better enemy to be defeating. Yeah, so 292 to 396. Okay, at least it's a decent increase, but not amazingly good. I don't know how much the wood trolls will be though. Did you just knock out Loegolas? How very dare you? I will have words about this. Oh, and I've got corrupted underground is also being a pain. Oh, that was quite a good drop. Resistance rating, square bat of might. I mean, that's maybe alright, but we lose fate vitality and stuff, and then adamant and scroll case. So do they count as humanoids? These enemy, I guess, because they're troll kind. Does that count? Ooh, what's this? What's going on here? Have I just got a bunch of hope? Yes. I mean, it's not going to matter too much with the inspiration boost, but, you know, it's always something. Unless that's after the fact, so 103% after the extra, what, 225%. Or it's plus 225, I guess. My bow is useless, except for actually, like, the only use we really have for our bow right now is just getting enemies to come closer to us so we can AoE them. Like, it's good when there's a sort of a large body of enemies. You only want to attract one, because otherwise we either miss or they deflect everything. It could just be because I'm 5 levels below, and that's just what it does when you're 5 levels below, but I don't know. We've currently not got enough room. We really need to sort out our inventory. I finally got some time though. I'm actually finally getting started on leveling up my main and getting his crafting doing. So actually got some time to do that, which was a somewhat relief. So we should be seeing, hopefully relatively soon, even though we're not struggling for it, some new jewelry at some point in the nearish future. I'm not 100% sure when. I honestly thought he was just going to aggro the tree and then it was just going to really annoy me, but okay. I had to say it, didn't I? Yeah, you attack the tree. Thank you. I'll attack the smaller tree. Right. And this, and then I feel like he's just going to aggro the wood troll for no apparent reason. Just because he's a pain. Alright, we got anything interesting yet? No. Okay, did you just shoot the troll, or did he just aggro because he's close enough? I'm not sure. We got a master woodworker scroll case, that's quite nice. I guess because it's level 40 enemies. But we have to first be able to actually hit someone with the bow before we can worry about actually equipping one. Right. Moving on further. Did you hear that? No, I didn't. Oh, they're not difficult. It's fine. It's fine. Well, it's fine until they start summoning things. Oh, this guy's actually, like, difficult. This guy's got 8k morale. The rest are only about 2k, so don't know what makes you so much better than everyone else. Come on. There we are. There's not the end of creatures, friend. More. Yeah. So the corrupted fen creeper, these ones, the sort of orange, more orangey red color ones, are the lower morale, whereas the ones that are sort of just regular grey and sort of greeny color are the ones with 8k. Right, I should probably just bring you in here to AoE everything. Because otherwise, what's the point? Because, yeah, there's no point doing single target damage. Really? Especially when we got inspiration and can tank, basically, for quite a while now. Now, if it was normal, I would definitely not be trying to attack two at the same time. I'd just be doing one-on-one, but yeah. More. Even more. At least two of them are the regular old ones. So I'll take care of these guys quickly, and then I'll go help Loegolas with the others. There we are. Easy peasy. But yeah, as you can see, he's just deflecting and evading a large majority of what we got. I think purely based on what level we're at. Some foul beast sends these fen crawlers against us.
There is an evil power at work.
Up to the north. I actually don't remember. Like, I remember how the quest goes. Like, we sort of make our way through Gladdlf. But I don't actually remember how it resolves. Like, is it the Nazgul that's doing this? Or is it something, like, is it just a big blood ash sort of thing? Or... I actually don't know. So it's going to be a little bit of a surprise. Or me going, oh yeah, I remember now. But I kind of like it. It's been such a long time since I've done these, and I actually haven't gone back and watched it of my old video yet. That I just genuinely... it's still a mystery to me. It's almost like it's the first time I've done it. Come on. Come on. There we are. I hate these wood trolls so much. I never want to see another wood troll in my life after this. Oh, and I've just aggroed 3. Well, 2 and an undergrowth. So I might actually just kill the undergrowth because it's going to annoy me otherwise. Come on. Come on. Don't shoot it. You know that's not going to work. Alright. So now we can peacefully just AoE while Loegolas sort of goes a little further back and shoots them, hopefully with a bit more accuracy than me. Right, come on, come on. Nearly there, nearly there, nearly there, nearly there. I hope. What, 3, 4, 5, 6 more enemies? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6 more enemies. Hopefully, all will be fine and good. It is, at least for the undergrowths, it's annoying that I can't aggro them normally, or kill them normally, like with from range rather, because if I have to go there, I'm going to aggro these as well, and I don't want to do that. I don't like having like 3 8k enemies in front of me and attacking me. As much as we won't die because of inspiration, and I've now jinxed it and I'm going to really ruin myself, so thanks for saying that, me. I don't like the idea of it. Probably won't aggro with this now, so I can actually be a bit safer, but Loegolas isn't exactly helping by attacking. It's like, oh yeah, you're focusing on one enemy? Well, tough, you're going to now aggro 2. Right, stay with this one. Stay shooting this one, alright? Don't do this one. Don't care about him at the moment. Now we're too far away for you to even hit him, I think, so that should be, hopefully, good for us. And he's slowly running away, so yeah, you're just helping me out. Thanks, Loegolas. Yeah, the fact that we also couldn't shoot her. Oh, we got a map to the Northern Barrow Downs. That's kind of nice. I forgot those things existed. We also got a Greywood bow. That might be worth just putting on for now. It's got no stats, like, oh, it's also level 39, but there's no particular massive stat increase except pure damage. But the bow we're going to get today does have in range induction. Or actually, it could just be all skill induction. I'm not entirely sure. Reduces range skill induction time. Okay, so we don't actually need it too much. I'm gonna get it for the damage increase, obviously, but we don't actually need it for the range skill induction, because the only range skill we've got is let fly or our auto attack. So, you know, if I can just not... Oh, I can't even... I thought it legitimately just wasn't going to let me carry on. But it just doesn't want you going up that way. My hope would be, and it's never going to work because he's probably just going to aggro them, but if we could ignore these guys, that'd be great. That'd be amazing. Thank you. Let's just go up this way, shall we? Maybe? Yes! Thank you. So the thing is, I was worried. I was worried for a little bit that this episode was just going to be like 10 minutes for 2 quests. I was going to be like, oh yeah, I think we have to just sort of... I think chapter 7's like... Just go to one place and talk to... and then go back. Basically what it was. I think I saw the word Elrond, so I basically assumed that we just talked to Elrond and then maybe did something for a bit. Maybe killed a few enemies. But I also knew this was an instance and kind of just assumed that it was going to be like a couple minutes. I forgot how long this quest was. Like, I forgot it was this instance till I got into it. Or started talking to Loegolas at least. And we were talking about wood trolls. But yeah, like, I forgot it took so long to do. But yeah, we got also these Elven Steel Gauntlets of Might. 731 armor. So it's like... Let's just bring that up. 731 armor. So, not amazingly more than what we have. But it's only got 37 might compared to our 57 might currently. And our extra... What do we have? Extra in-combat morale regen. So it's definitely... not worth it at level 29 or 39 compared to what we have. Right. Oh, that was perfect. I didn't even aggro the undergrowth. Oh, we did get a well-kept Matham though. That is nice. Some more woodworker scroll cases, some crit items. A lot of the time I just chuck any crafting item when coming through. Like, if I'm going in a particularly low level area compared to my character, then yeah, I'll chuck them, but a lot of the time I end up chucking a lot of my crafting items. But the fact that I haven't kind of makes me want to not do that anymore, because I've got so much in my inventory, but it means I can make really anything, or get around to really making anything. Right, Caller of the Bog. This is who I think we're after. So let us... 32k. Okay, this is going to be a long fight then. And now I've just been knocked out. I don't like you, Caller of the Bog. Can you please go away? It's not very fun having you nearby. I'm just gonna stun you. If that works. Did that work? I mean, I can't see why it wouldn't. Oh. It's fine. I've got AoE. Oh, and we can't attack them. Or him during this time. Please don't tell me you're regenning. If you regen morale, I'm going to be very upset. Oh, we have Dread, interestingly. And he is going to be our 60th kill of trolls in the Trollshaws. So that's kind of nice. It would be cool if I had done 20 more and it was our final kill for the first half of the deed for Troll Slayer. But I'm not going to worry too much about that. So I think he's probably going to, around about 10k, probably do that again. I would have thought. Just because it seems weird for him to have 32k morale, do it at 21, instead of doing it at like 15 or 16, if he's only going to do it once. Yeah, so 11k, 10k, yeah, same thing. And then we'll probably, this will be the final one of these, and then we'll kill it. I think will be how it works. I hate these things so much because I can just attack you so easily. Like, they have like the most unlimited range ever. But luckily, so do we almost. Well, not amazingly good range, but decent range that we can cover. Alright, Legolas, get ready to attack. I don't know why we'd hamstring him, but let's hamstring. We need to use it eventually. I mean, it's got a relatively decent attack on it, and I guess the minus 30% run speed apparently didn't work. Or is it? How long is it for? 8 seconds. So maybe it doesn't work because he's like a boss type enemy, or whoa, just in a backflip. Okay, cool. Well, I'm sorry to say, but you're going to die. Good. Now spare a few moments and rest, for the way ahead is fraught with worse perils. Really?
We are nearing the source of the evil.
I knew the moment you defeated the call of the bog Degron, for his command over the creatures of the fen suddenly abated. There's something still within Gladdlf, for the evil that corrupts this place did not vanish when you defeated the wood troll that opposed us. There's something else behind this woe. Oh. Right. This is going to be a long one. Now, are these still going to aggro us? They are. I thought you just said they were going to lose control. Or, I guess, his control of the area went, but they're still corrupted enemies. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, that fierce wood troll isn't going to attack us. So, I mean, maybe not all of them aggro. It's going to be like a 40-minute episode at this rate. Oh, Christ. Loegolas, just... I wish I brought people with me. Should have done that, really. Right, I'm really hoping that Fistwood Troll doesn't attack us. That will be just good news overall. Oh, we got a cloak. 38 agility, though. Not too worth it. So you are going to aggro us. How is that fair? Do we have to kill these before it's going to work? Or how's this working? It's not fair. Whatever it is. Oh, now we can attack you. Alright, Loegolas, I'm just going to leave you there with him. And then I will just focus on this a lot easier enemy. And then come to help you. I mean, he's pretty good at getting about 2k down every time I've cleared out the rest of the enemies. So at least he's doing a decent job. I think to put it into perspective, though, we have almost used all... Well, no, we've actually used all our bonus VIP bonus XP. We've almost used up all our purchased... Well, I say purchased our Hobbit gift XP that we had. We are only 2,000 XP off, which I think just tells you how much we've actually done today. I mean, something there, you can see that's kind of like warping, so I don't know what's going on over there. Oh, that's like a tree. So I guess we have to kill that like blood ash, plus the corrupted undergrowth, and then we maybe have our final attack, or maybe that'll be the final boss of this. But I think having a named enemy and then having just a regular old enemy is kind of weird. Okay. Yeah, so something definitely... Oh no, this does look like it could be the end. That's maybe just like a tree that's grown up quite high or something. I think I should get in here and AoE. Otherwise these guys are going to actually cause us a lot of hassle. Loegolas, you are helping good. I was worried for a moment. Especially considering earlier where he just kind of didn't do anything and just sort of stood there. I was like, what on earth? What's going on? Right, I'm going to bring him closer to you. Okay. Loegolas teleporting around. Okay, so it is trees. I was thinking it could be those trees that, like, bend over. Okay, so we have the Nazgul, a wood troll, and some stuff. Okay, so I should probably take off F12. Wood Trolls, how much morale do you have? 38k, so you're not massively too difficult. About the same as the Master of the Bog that we defeated. But as I kind of thought, and you can kind of guess, it would be weird if it wasn't, really. It was the Nazgul slash a Wood Troll, technically. Is he like the same as the king of the Wood Trolls that we had, or is he just another, you know, raised king or whatever they were saying about it? To lead them to victory. Oh, we did get... I was about to say we haven't got a Traveller's Steelbound loot box yet. There we are. Found a Traveller's Steelbound loot box for us. I just wanted to see if there was anything I particularly missed while we were sort of attacking that went in our pending loot, but no. Just whatever we've seen. We've got some Mathams, stuff that we need to do. I did end up using that, actually, the Matham that I got. I also remember now that I can use these, and I can use these. That is our reputation for the Elves of Rivendell with that. So I had meant to mention that, but I completely forgot. That opens up 2 more inventory slots for us, which is very good. So that's it's all well and good now. And then, yeah, I'm gonna work out how I'm gonna transfer all these, or who I need to transfer them to, more specifically. I could just transfer them all to my main, but I wanna keep costs down. I'll probably just individually send the small amounts. That actually will probably be more expensive, but it allows me to not fill up my other inventory as much, and also, you know, have to worry less about sending it to one character, then sending it to another, and then worrying about sending it to another. You know, stuff like that. It gets confusing after a while. So I'm gonna do a little, probably set up a little spreadsheet or something, and put what professions everybody is and who's gonna focus on what. Okay, weird lag there. Sounded like I was Link then. Come on. Just need you to finish. Just die already. Did you just regen morale? What did I say to the other guy? If you regen morale, it's going to make me very upset. At the ready, what on earth? Oh, we used Ebbing Ire, Battle Frenzy, or Second Wind 100 times, which has given us tier 4 at the ready. We need to Deep Strike and Flashing Blade, and then we got 5 LOTRO points for that. Nice. I didn't actually realize that we were getting anywhere close to actually having that dude completed. So it's a good thing we did, I guess. So, should I be thanking you for regenning your morale so that I could have done that? I'm not sure. Also, it seems we're in a little area where the dread is counteracting the hope over here. But if we go further up, I think it gets worse. No? Okay. It just seemed to me that there was I was in a little area where dread just seemed to not affect me as much. Right, 500 morale. Come on. Thank you. Thank you for your aid. Taushak's service to Mordor was short indeed.
Dread has passed, but the
right, we're about almost 40 minutes in now, so let's actually get out of it finally.
Legolas pursued the Nazgul and hindered his plans to ally with the Wood Trolls. But the Ringwraith escaped. The Nazgul must be found, for he is certainly aware that the One Ring has entered Rivendell, though it is hoped that Elrond's vigil keeps him blind to the secret ways. As long as one of the 9 remains abroad, we cannot hope to leave Rivendell, for neither the ring nor the ring-bearer would pass safely beyond the bounds of the Trollshaws.
Okay, finally. Feels like forever since we were actually here. We're going to pick up the bow, as I said. It also has that 3% chance to apply a common damage. 13 common damage every 5 seconds for 15 seconds. Not amazing, but, it's something
Might
at
you
least.
spare a moment of your
And then
time?
we have Chapter 9. So Chapter 9 is not required, I guess, to be level 37, as I thought something like that might happen. I guess it's changed, maybe. It's either changed because of the legendary server or it's just changed overall. But from what I saw, it said it was a level 42 quest and as such required you to be level 37, 5 levels below. But in this situation, it is level 40, so we do only have to be level 35. And all we have to do is talk to Elrond. So I think what we will do is we will talk to Elrond just to... Oh, actually... No, that's definitely not worth it. I'm going to just get that, do that, we'll put on this bow. I'm going to go talk to Elrond to complete this quest. Actually, no. I will not talk to Elrond this episode. I will go talk to Elrond at the beginning of next episode so that we can use our bonus XP and have that available to us, because I'm not sure how much we'll get done in the next episode. Mainly because today was a lot of killing rather than a lot of quest completions. So, that's going to be it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.